As these touching family portraits show, Meghan Markle has always been a daddy's girl at heart. A heartwarming set of recently surfaced photographs show the close bond between Prince Harry's fiancée and her father Thomas Markle Sr during her childhood and teenage years, following his split from her mother Doria Radlan. With her chubby cheeks and curly hair, the glamorous American actress, who was 6 years old when her parents divorced, is unrecognizable in a sweet snap of the pair believed to be taken in California. A second, undated image shows a young Meghan leaning in for a cuddle with Thomas, who she once dubbed the most hardworking father you can imagine, at what appears to be a black tie event. In another, believed to have been taken at her college graduation, Thomas Sr can be seen beaming with pride as he wraps a protective arm around his daughter. The princess-in-waiting can also be seen smiling for the camera on a day visit at the historic Alamo building in San Antonio, Texas. The 72-year-old, who retired to Mexico after being made bankrupt, is an Emmy Award-winning retired lighting director. Meghan's uncle Joseph Johnson recently gave a fascinating insight into what she was like as a little girl, saying, "She was always a special child, so happy. Right from the start it was clear she was special and had a magical quality about her. She always had a happy demeanor." Meghan Markle is close to her free-spirited mother and her thoughtful, inspiring father. The actress has written lovingly of her relationship with both. But it is the star's extended family who have hit the headlines, with one commentator describing them as a motley collection of individuals who, between them, have a long record of boozing, bust-ups and bankruptcies. From a gun crime arrest to a Twitter rant accusing the Suits actress of hypocrisy, Markle's step relations have already proved controversial so far. Meghan's half-brother Thomas Jr. and half-sister Samantha are also set to be left out in the cold again thanks to making a habit of publicly criticizing her. Johnson says he finds their constant attacks baffling and doesn't recognize that person in their descriptions of Meghan's behavior. He told DailyMail.com, "They have their reasons for why they see things the way they do and why they say the things they say. I wish they saw things differently, but it is what it is and they have a right to feel the way they do and say the things they do for whatever reason, so you know. But we don't feel that way. There's two sides to every story and we don't feel that way. The person that they're talking about, how she always wanted to be princess and this and that, well, I don't know that person. I don't know who they're talking about. I love Meghan, I love her mother. You know, what can I say? That's the way it is and that's how I feel." He says he is proud of how Meghan is handling the attention that comes with being royal and believes that despite their well-documented difficulties, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex will both be just fine in the end. Johnson said, "She's been in the spotlight, she's been in Hollywood a lot before she joined the royal family, so I think she knows enough about how to handle it to keep her sanity about the whole situation. I think Meghan is going to be just fine, whatever she decides to do and however she decides to handle it. Her and Harry, I think they'll be great. I think they'll be just fine." On Samantha's book, Meghan told Oprah, "I think it would be very hard to tell all when you don't know me. This is a very different situation to with my dad. Betrayal comes from someone you have a relationship with. I grew up as an only child, I wished I had siblings, I would be so excited to have siblings. The first time I saw her must have been 18 or 19 years ago, and the last time, 10 years ago. She changed her last name back to Markle in her early 50s, only when I started dating Harry, so I think that says enough."